And we are in another beautiful interview right here on Unity Live Radio, and we have with us a special person over there in Florida. He is a teacher and a book author. Yes, he is here with us to share about his work. This special person authored book like Pericope and The Edge of the Electronic Book. Well, I think so. He will correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, he hails from Florida, and he holds a degree in biology, chemistry, and linguistics, a little bit of everything. We're talking about Mr. Jeff Keene II. We welcome you, Mr. Keene. How are you doing today?
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Tracey. This was what a wonderful opportunity to come on your show today.
I am pleased because I'm still wondering how did one person who has such knowledge, so much knowledge.
Oh,
This
please.
is a lot of work. All right. Well, can you tell us more a little bit on who Mr. Jeff Keene II is?
Well, I haven't always been a writer. My background really is in science. And then when I became a youth pastor at church, I felt I needed to get a little more knowledge, maybe a lot more knowledge in the Bible, and because I don't want to be a hypocrite and teach the wrong thing to my teenagers. So I went to seminary, and at seminary, I really fell in love with some of the unnamed characters in the Bible, and I wanted to know more about these unnamed characters. Now, of course, there's no information about these unnamed characters, so I had to fictionalize some of their lives. Now, of course, I didn't change anything in the Bible, so nobody panic. But that's how I got into writing, and that's how I still teach science, but that's how I got into writing about characters from the Bible. So
wow, you said something so powerful you didn't even notice, because I mean, I also went through seminary, and I've studied theology for a while, and I never thought of it like this, because all the time I keep saying, God, I don't want to say anything that you did not tell me to say. I don't want to get in any trouble. So guess what? I'm going to take up radio hosting. But I mean, something struck me, Mr. Keene, that, it's back to the word affinity. Study to show yourself approved. And I think this is beautiful. Thank you so much for this insight. I love my show because I always get knowledge every day. Like, this is my church. This is my church. So forgive me.
No.
But
it's wonderful.
You've explained about your experience in how you started. But what made you choose the adulteress woman, Pericope? I mean, of all the unknown names that you were trying to explain earlier, what made you choose this one?
Which one made me choose this one? Well, okay. The very powerful story about Jesus is in this book of in John in chapter 8, is he says now all of his words are famous. Don't get me wrong, but he says his more famous word, I think, go and sin no more. He tells this woman to go and sin no more. And as someone who was saved late in their life, I wasn't saved until I was 32 years old after my daughter was born. That's another whole story. But I know that it's not easy after being told go and sin no more. And so I thought, I had to write a textual criticism about this girl, about this woman, this adulteress. How and why does her story fit in the New Testament? Why does it fit into the book of John? And there's no information, So I had this hypergraphia, this inability to control the urge to write about this woman after learning about her in seminary. And I gave her a name. Her name is Pericope. It's a Greek word. It means to cut all around. I gave her a profession. She's a perfumer. Wow. I gave her a backstory. How did she become an adulteress? Wow. And then what happened to her after she was saved? What kind of trials did she then had to undergo, after she was saved, which many of us don't think about.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You're like the fairy godfather behind that book in John. I mean, seriously.
Thank
But thank you
you.
so much for sharing, Mr. Keene. Okay, now if persons want to get your book, Pericope, and of course the other one, where can they go to get it, and what is the cost for this book?
Well, right now it's fresh off the market, so it only came out in March 2nd.
Mhm.
So, and I didn't choose the price, so nobody get mad at me. He has it listed for my publisher, WordCrafts Press, has it listed for $19.99 on Amazon. So, but you can get the Kindle version for $5.99. So, I mean,
Okay.
I would consider that a bargain. Most people do get the Kindle version nowadays. It's so much easier and so much faster. But so that's probably the best place to look for Pericope is just type in Jeff Keene and Pericope, and you'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and my other book is just a memoir from me growing up on the South Shore of Long Island,
Okay,
and it's available at
beautiful.
Long Island Traditions. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Is there anything we're looking out for in the coming future or we should look out for?
Well,
What's next for Mr. Keene?
yeah, this is the first book in a trilogy, that I have planned. The second book is already written, but it's a little darker than this one. The second one is about the demonic who was possessed by the legion of demons. So I give
Ooh.
another unnamed character from the Bible. I give him a name and a backstory. How did he get these demons?
Ooh.
And then what happened to him after Jesus took the demons and put them into the pigs? Remember that story? And the
Wow.
pigs
Yes,
jumped off the cliff.
definitely at the
So
gatherings,
and
the matter.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
No,
that's my next
I'm
one.
I'm a bit scared right now. I'm scared to even read this man's book. I might get too, grabbed into it that I might
It,
believe these things, even though we all know it's friction because of how cool the ideas are. I mean, I think this is very creative. It's beautiful, and I'm sure it will also
thank you.
give the secular world a little drift to get into the Christian world. So I think this might
Amen.
be a good grab for you, Jeff. I'm not criticizing at all. I love it. Okay, now
Thank
John,
you so
one
much.
last thing. Who would you like to acknowledge before you go for this beautiful journey that you have been on?
Well, I mean, we have to always start with God, right?
Yes.
And that's where I felt my inspiration came from. That hypergraphia, that feeling I needed to write about this woman. But
Mhm.
I also want to thank my wife, who my character is a female. I'm not a female. It's not easy to write about a female if you're not a female. So I had her help me a lot with how would she react to this, and that kind of thing. And then my pastor, Randy Humphrey at One Accord Church in Plant City, Florida. He was my spiritual guide, so to speak, through, and to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong in the book as far as spirituality goes.
That's
So,
good. That's perfect. And that's precaution too. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Keene. It was a pleasure having you with us on the Lady Tracey Show. We're looking forward to hear more of you. And of course, keep us in the loop and let us know what's coming next. Thank you for being with us. Have a good one.
you're welcome. Thank you.